I got fired from a work from home job that I've been working at for 3.5 years. Well, almost 3 years. Let me tell y'all the tea. So first of all, it was a job that I got after a car accident. So it meant a lot to me because like it was one of them jobs where it was like an easy get into role where they just had you do one interview with like a big group of people and they just asked you if you wanted the job or not, and then they told us that they were going to send the equipment. So I was excited about that. But then it's just like the micromanagement was crazy. The people were crazy. The QA audits were crazy. But the money was good. They gave us a raise within 2 to 3 months of working with them. They gave us a $3 raise. We went from 15 an hour to 18. And I was like, hold on, I'm gonna have to stay here a while. But once I hit, I want to say my prime year, when I decided, hey, I want to hop on TikTok, I want to make more content, that's when everything went left. So once I started making TikToks about working from home, and I started doing more live streams and just showcasing my life a little bit more and showing people like, hey, this is what I really deal with, that's when things went left even more, because like the job didn't appreciate that, obviously. But it's just like my page started catching traction, and that's a good and a bad thing, because once that happened, it's like the job, I guess they got word of it, or somebody was stalking me on a burner profile. I don't know which one of the two it was, but it was literally the summer of 2024, y'all. It was like I was in my prime. It was June 27th to be exact. I remember that day because that was the anniversary of the day that I got hired with them back in June of 2021. I got hired with them. And then June of 2024 was when they wanted to send y'all. I need to be serious because this is a very serious topic. But it's hard to be serious because now, like, the way my life has elevated since then. Anyway, let's talk about it. So June 27th of 2024, I remember I was 2 hours into my shift, and that's when things got weird. That's when they were just like, hey, there's an emergency meeting that we need you to come into. And I was like, huh? And mind you, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know. But they told me I need to come into this emergency meeting for whatever weird reason. As soon as I got off the call with who I was on the call with, mind you, I was on the call with a nice person. They were an old person. They were telling me about their life. We were building rapport, right? We're building rapport while I'm resolving their issue. And I'm thinking the day is great. I'm like, oh, this is a great day. I'm following the metrics. What's going on? Why do we need to go into a meeting? And it was like a rude awakening once I had to actually get into that meeting and find out what they said. But y'all, I'm gonna have to do a part 2 of this because this video is already long enough as is. So if you want a part 2, let me know in the comments.